morning, Boobie Goaters. It's me, Erin, and welcome to a morning coffee with Boobie. Guys, I have just been on a whirlwind adventure of 48-hour fasting. Actually, I did a little more than that. I did about 53, and I was going to go till this morning, but last night around 9 o'clock, I was like, you know, I'm going to make a fatty coffee, but it's just going to be hot water. And I did that. I had 2 egg yolks, a tablespoon of butter, and very hot water, and I immersion blended it all, and it looked like milk, guys. It's like some weird soup, okay? But anyway, I poured it in my cup, and I drank some of it, and it was good, and I felt better. So I was like, yes, it is time. Because that's breaking your fast, whatever. Yeah, it's been like a crazy 2 days. Apparently, when I'm like in a deeper fat burning mode, I get really, like, I feel my brain is like, you're so hyper, you got all this stuff to do, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, I'll do stuff, but then I'll feel really weird because I haven't really fueled my body. I'm living off my fat. So it's like, it's weird, guys. It's weird. This is like, it's like your brain's moving really fast because it's working better, but then you're like, do I really have to do this? And then I had to worry about my salt, not having enough salt, because I would drink, like when I fast, I get really thirsty, like really thirsty. So I don't know how people dry fast. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. One of these days I'll do it, but for now, no. Because when I fast, I get super thirsty. And I drink a lot of water, but when you drink a lot of water, you got to make sure your electrolytes are up. And especially when you're fasting, you got to make sure you're taking electrolytes. I wasn't taking any. Like, I was just eating salt. I was chewing on the Malden's flaky salt. I literally did that because I was feeling really weird, getting really lightheaded. That's what worries me about me trying to fast. I get really lightheaded because I thought, you know, it'd be really neat to do, maybe take 2 days a week and just fast. And maybe it'll help me with my weird, slow journey. But I don't know. I'm just, you know, everybody's like, listen to your body. Do what your body likes to do. And I'm like, well, my body doesn't like to fast. Nobody does. Nobody does. But I do like to just like say like a lot. Yeah, it's morning. I'm waking up. Anyway, I've got a little bit of cream and a lot of coffee. Yeah. Drink it if you got it, guys. All right, looks like Thomas was here first. Good morning, Thomas. Good morning, Bonnie. Hello, everyone. You ready for 2? Sandy's here. Hey, yeah, you came over. Cool. Look, I know I would rather start these. Yeah, 7's a good time because that gives at least Mitch an hour to do whatever he's doing, and then sometimes it's just like it gets weird in his last hour. You're gonna miss all the good stuff because you're over here. Ooh, early. Oh no, that's for tomorrow, Terry. I have it. Tomorrow is 7:10. I didn't know if I was going to do it at 7, see how I felt, or 7:10, because I have 2 live stream things. I'm gonna go live tomorrow too, because surprise, my husband's schedule changed again, so I have the week and then I'm weekend with him, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, you much rather be here. Yeah, lately I don't like the endings of the Mitch shows. They get weird. I get it. I got you. So, for fun, I was like, oh, let's just go with the fasting benefits overview. And I was like, yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great to talk about. Yeah. Mitch is still talking about those blueberries. For real. I can't believe he hasn't, like, thrown them out yet. And then I saw somebody asked, why do you still have them? And I was like, oh no, he's going to do that thing. Because, didn't Rick suggested he feed them to the ducks or something? How dare you? How dare you? But everybody knows, you guys all know the benefits of fasting, don't you? Don't you now? If you don't, I was wondering if there's something different because I don't know. I just like feel weird when I fast. Like energy wise, it's crazy. A little more outgoing too, I think. That's what it is. They get intense. Let's see. Just now getting my coffee. I remember seeing 5 times. Yeah, that's for tomorrow. I thought, I'll try 7 today. But tomorrow I could probably like set up and stuff. It's real easy setup. It takes like 5 minutes. And go from there. I was looking for my Chromebook. Nixon took it last night and he was watching little cartoons on this thing. And I was like, what? I couldn't find it. And I tried to wake him up. And he's like super asleep because they're all on break this week. And I was like, where's my Chromebook? Hey, wake up. I'd like to read my chats when I go live. What was it? Tom said to get intense. I was holding my teddy bear. He took out the mothballs yesterday. You like to do 3 days? Okay, yeah. I was thinking, yeah, with doing sardine fasting, the 4th day was euphoric for me. Yeah, I thought about doing it, but then also mentally I didn't set up for it, so I have to think about these things. And if I'm gonna be all about a 3-day fast, I gotta be all in about it. But I knew it was a 48-hour, and I was like, I was hungry. I was feeling weird. So I was like, I haven't ate anything solid. I've just drank some of this coffee. That's about it. And that weird watery coffee last night. The only reason I made that, I was watching Jerry from In the Middle of the Forest. And she was like, if you ever want to just go to sleep, get some hot water, butter, immersion blend it, maybe an egg yolk. It'll help you sleep. Because when I fast, I don't sleep. I can't go to sleep right away. When I eat, I'm out like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I'm done. Gone. Asleep. But when I fast, I am up past 10. And that doesn't work out for me because I wake up at 4:30. So I need my sleep. It's precious to me. So precious. Let's see. I will never understand have addictions in the house. Yeah. Yeah. To see if, okay, I've been calm too. I get that. Yeah, I get that. If you're really triggered, that's like me. Why would I go to the store and buy a 6-pack of beer just to have it like sit there and then like maybe 6 months later dump it down the drain? I don't know the point of the blueberries. I think he just really wants some blueberries and he's like, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. This is a really interesting experiment. Just eat some goddamn blueberries and throw them out. Come on. Get over with it. Let's do this. Isn't that terrible? Just do it. Just eat the damn blueberries. Yeah, I agree totally, Sandy. It's really stupid. Good morning, retired Rick. It's Hope Day. Yeah. Everybody's, yeah, me too. Me too. But anyway, I looked up the fasting benefits, but everybody knows that. And then I was like, there's a pretty famous ghost story in Tennessee, or a place you can go to. And we were really close to it one day, and I was like, all we gotta do is turn right, and we can go to it. And then I was like, I bet you the stupid ChatGPT knows the story. And it gave me like all the facts to the story. Hello, Vince. Good morning. And then I was like, wait, can you just tell me the good ghost story with all the facts in it? So we were going to get to the Bell Witch story. We were near the cave. One of my friends, Jackie, she went there and she was telling me this story. And I was like, you did what? So you tour the cave. You can go inside and everything. And they're like, just one thing, please don't take any rocks. Jackie's a rock kid. She likes to collect rocks, good ones. And she saw a really nice rock. She takes it home. She's got her indoor security cameras on. That night, she had crazy activity in her home. And I was just like, you took the rock? what were you thinking? And she was like, this already happened. This is a story. Don't tell me. Retired Rick said, reminds me of a spoiled kid. You won't, LOL, you won't play like me, so I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. Oh, I missed a comment. I have to go back up one. All right, hold on. Let me get to my stories. All right. So I've got my story reamed up, and I missed one, so. Let's see, I don't feel like blueberries could be a gateway drug to cake, but I guess I don't know. As Mitch says, he's addicted to his addiction. Hello, yep. Bill's here. Hey, Bill. Yeah, you love to have that virtual reality stuff. Be brave enough to sit in your recliner and watch them walk around. Yeah, that'd be cool. It's also strange. Ah, okay. Hello, Vince. Grandma's live. Yeah. Okay. So because it is October, I love to tell some tales. So let's go for it. Let's read some stories. I really don't know the Bell Witch story very well, but if you, on the way to there's this church that I totally want to stop by because it has the cemetery there. And there's an awesome playground right next to all the dead people. And I love cemeteries like that. All right. The Bell Witch, a campfire tale. You guys ready for this? Early in the morning. Oh boy. Back in the 1800s, in the quiet town of Red River, Tennessee, lived the Bell family, hardworking, church-going, and respected by all. I wonder if they went to that church with the slide. It was pretty close to where they're located. But one year, something unnatural moved into their home. Something that wasn't human. Oh boy. Welcome to Goatville. I should just have a little match every time. Let it go off. I will stream probably tomorrow morning, but mine are very erratical. I may do this during the week. I just, when I was fasting, I was like, oh man, yeah, I like to do this. This is fun. All right. Did you guys ever hear the story? I want my liver back. You said you posted something, Terry Sue, and I looked for it, and you're like, I saw something about maybe a little sentence, and then the story wasn't there. It wasn't there at all, so I missed it. Okay. Back to what I was talking about. It began with a soft knocking at night. Nothing too strange. But soon the family heard chains dragging, gnawing sounds. Kind of sounds like a raccoon, guys. Okay, and unseen fists pounding on the walls. What? They'd wake up to find blankets ripped off their beds and claw marks on their bodies. Telling you it's a raccoon. Then the voice came. Okay, that's different. At first, it whispered from the shadows, mumbling hums and curses. When it grew stronger, clearer, it called itself Kate. And it hated the father, John Bell. Hated him enough to say it would kill him. And it nearly did, tormenting him for years, until one day, in 1820, he was found dead. Some say he was poisoned. Others say the witch did it. Oh yeah, it probably won't let you even put the link up here. You can email me. Let me see, I could just drop my email in this real quick. The witch did it. Okay. I took typing classes, and I still, not to this day. Okay. The witch did it. At his funeral, the voice cackled in the air, laughing, singing, mocking his death as the mourners wept. Then, just as suddenly, it vanished. Before it left, it promised to return in 107 years. They say, yeah, that's the email address, guys. If you have a ghost story, go ahead and send it to me. I will read it live. I wanted to do a thing, but I'm not getting any stories. So hoagie, Aaron. Totally. That's right. When you make up a Gmail address when you're like 12 and you have it forever, it stays. Okay. Okay. So I promised to return 107 years, guys. Exactly 107 years. Nothing weird about 107. What? Okay. They say in 1935, strange things began happening again on the Bell property. Some even say she never really left. And if you're quiet enough at night, just for a moment, you might hear knocking on your door when no one's there. I'm in it for the dramatics. Okay. So, if you ever pass through Adams, Tennessee, don't go near the old cave, because the Bell Witch might still be waiting. Is that all? Is that the story? Really? Let's go to the facts. What are these facts? Alright, the Bell Witch legend has inspired numerous theories. Poltergeist activity, disassociative physical phenomena, folklore that grew over time, or a hoax. A misinterpretation of natural events. I just solved it. It was a freaking raccoon. You got mail. Oh yes, and the lovely dial-up, and nobody could talk on the phone if you were on the computer, on the internet. Remember those days? Beautiful. Okay. Today, the Bell Witch Cave near the Old Bell property is a popular tourist site. Visitors and paranormal investigators report strange noises, apparitions, and eerie sensations. So, Vince, we went to go check out Save-A-Lot, and they, sometimes their meat is gross. I'm going to say it. It's been sitting for a while. But they had a bunch of ribeyes, and the 2-pack was $11, and they weren't bad, and I didn't get sick, so I bought them. It's not a bad deal, is it, for ribeyes? And they're not the thickest ribeyes in the world. They're like that, but you get 2, so put them together, boom. You got yourself what you eat for the day. So I have a store, Save-A-Lot. There's another one near me. It is gross, guys. Nobody buys the meat. When you walk into it, it smells like rotted stuff. So that's why I'm always like kind of iffy about buying their meat. But when it's like a really good deal, I'm on it. Like, that was a pretty good deal. And I was like, yeah, I'll pay $11 for 2 ribeyes for sure. Yeah. Good morning, Ivy. I'm doing the Bell Witch Tales. Let's see. Here's some aftermath after John's death. Okay, so there's more to... ChatGPT, you could have gave me a better story, because they kind of ended it, and I didn't understand it, right? Were you guys like that? Going for a walk? Good, good. Get out there. Pick up that stone. 50-pound stone. What is it, that waist? 50-pound weigh bag or whatever? I thought about, wouldn't it be... Well, I could just carry kids, because they're about 50, 60 pounds. But you could just get a backpack and grab some rocks and fill it up. Or a jug of water. Fill it up with water. Make sure it's real tight. Put it inside the backpack and wear it like in the front, like your whole, like a baby backpack thing. I don't have any of those. I had to get rid of mine. Mine broke. But it was great. It was like a 3-in-1, and it was supposed to hold up till 2 years old, where the kids would like stand on your back and you could like backpack through the woods. The thing snapped. And I couldn't fix it. Whatever. Whatever. I'm waking up. Okay. Okay. Going for that walk. Okay. The aftermath. After John's death and Betsy broke off her engagement, the spirit seemed to vanish, claiming it could return in 107 years. Some say it did return, but there's nothing dramatic as before that record. I thought they like killed a lady and threw her in that cave or something. I didn't think it was like Just a weird story. Just one day the raccoon came and never left. Tom said, oh, I should do that today. I have a class today, but that is it. Really, I will go live first. Oh, when you going live, Thomas? Do tell us. I live in Tennessee, Vince. I'm in the Middle Tennessee area. So I've been reading some of I got a hold of a Little Towns ghost story books, and I've been reading them on here sometimes. And I'm running out because it was like a real thin book. It's almost done with it. I have like 3 or 4 stories to read. So that's why I was like, if you guys have any fun stories, they don't even have to be ones that you're in, but it's like ones that you know of. I could read them on live. It'll be fun. Be fun. We can have like a little campfire picture. Maybe I can figure out how to post one in the background. Yeah, rucking. That's right. It's called rucking. I call it carrying a sack of potatoes. They say that John Bell died. He was poisoned by the witch. Okay. What makes the Bell Witch story stand out is the number of credible witnesses, including neighbors, local dignitaries, and even Andrew Jackson, later president of the U.S., who reportedly visited the Bell home to investigate. Jackson is said to have fled, declaring, "I'd rather fight the British than face the Bell Witch." Wow. Interesting. Went to the store yesterday, and 1 quart of heavy cream was almost $11. I said no. LOL. Bought the little one for almost $6. Yeah, and I was thinking about camping because I like making the fatty coffee, and I know I'm supposed to be backing off, but sometimes it's good, especially if like I'm not going to eat the camping food because we're going all in on it, and they didn't listen to me about, hey, I'm carnivore, so I don't eat this stuff. So, oh yes, the Bell Witch is the badass. There's a movie. I wonder if it's a bad one. Bad ones are great. 2-pound backpack. That's right. Like a 4-year-old? No, Emmett's about 50 pounds. He's 5. Like a 5-year-old. Emmett's all muscle. I want to do his regiment. He wakes up. He's never hungry in the morning, but I make them bacon and eggs anyway, and it's just there. He likes to eat cheese, and he'll eat bacon maybe, but he likes his burger patties. The dude is ripped. He's got like all the muscular features and everything, and he's like, all he does is he's outside all the time playing on those Ninja Warrior ropes and stuff, pulling his body, lifting all the time, and I'm just like, dang, dude, I want that. Look at those muscles. The B movies. You know, I haven't. I've seen parts of it, but no, not just sat down and watched the whole thing. B movies. There's this one I watched. I didn't finish it. Was I watching with Scarlett or Eloise? And it was called Sloth. And I couldn't stop laughing because the thing was a puppet. And everyone's like, oh, it's just a nice, lovely sloth. But the sloth was evil. Very evil. I was like, it's a puppet. Try not to slurp too much. See, they could have put this in the story, that the torment of John, the father, the spirit called him Old Jack and would curse and threaten him. His health began to decline rapidly over the years, or he was just old. Hey, something happened. I got an email. I should change that to the you got mail every time that goes instead of a ding. Vince has a question. Okay, sorry, Vince. Thank you, Sandy, for moderating there. I will look for it. It's fun that I can look now. Sort of. Done. And click. Maybe. I'll make Sandy my moderator. Oh. Oh no. Yeah, that was the story. It was lame. Oh, that was you sending the story. Okay. Gotcha. I don't know if I can. Why won't it let me go up? See, we'll never know Vince's question. Dang it. It would work if I had live chat on. Yeah, oh yeah. Centipede is disturbing. Good morning, Julie. You missed the ghost stories. Oh, so Vince, I spelled Bobby wrong. That's the running joke. But no, my daughter, she was 3, and she was singing a song, and it sounded like Boobie Goats to me, and I needed a YouTube channel name, and I was like, I'll have a weird one because that will definitely get me subscribers. And then I sort of started the channel a little bit, and then I kind of stopped because I wasn't really in the mood to do it, and I wasn't even in front of it in the camera. I was like just recording stuff, my kids, the goats. And then I just didn't do anything on the YouTube channel for quite some time. And then 2023, I started Carnivore, and into it, like maybe 6 months into Carnivore, I was feeling really good. And I was like, you know, this is weird. I'm feeling really good. And I don't know how to tell people about it because it's kind of taboo. And my daughter was like, you know, you have a YouTube channel. People, I mean, you could just say it and maybe get it off your chest that, hey, I did this and I feel better. And I was like, okay. And then she also suggested that I should, you know, when you start YouTube, there's always people who go, hey, what's up? And she was like, you should say, hey, what's up, Boobie Goaters? And talk to the Boobie Goaters. And I was like, okay. It's easy. Okay. Sandy just made a big... Oh, you just made a big batch of chili. How do you do a carnivore chili, or do you make it more keto? Begin. She wasn't singing Bobby Goats. It wasn't Bobby. I'm just playing. I'm playing. I told George it was Bobby because Dr. Kiltz calls me Bobby. And so when I go on their Sunday morning interview thing, I'm going to be like, it's Bobby. I just can't spell. When they ask me, why is your name that? I forgot to do it the other day. When I was on the Carnivore Talk, I told the real story. That's what happens when I fast too. Like I forget. Thank you, retired Rick. I also think your handles are really nice too. All right. So I made a poll and I asked, have you ever twisted bacon? 33% of you said yes, and 67% said no. Well, I'm in the yes category. I think it's fun. You just twist your bacon, put it on the pan, throw it in the oven, 425. My oven runs a little hot, so it only takes like 15 minutes. But I wait till it's a little crispier because it's like Twizzlers. But it's bacon. It's fun. Fun bacon is always the best. Yep, I get that. When it gets colder or cooler in the morning and you're wearing the cool hoodie while you're singing the song, it's great. Boobie goats, make your dreams come true. Boobie. You gotta do the weird screech. It's not fun without the screech. Yeah. Bobby doesn't sound that great, but it's there. And then I almost messed up when I was like, my name is Bobby. How'd you know? And then like everybody's like, your real name is Bobby? I'm like, no, it's not. It's not Bobby at all. And retired Rick, well, you could cook it soft and be twisted. There's a lot of soft twisted people out there. I like soft twisted bacon. Emmett doesn't like his bacon twisted either. I just slap it in the pan flat. He's like, Mommy, don't twist it or I won't eat it. And I'm like, what are you, 2? Because, you know, you can ruin a little kid's day by giving them the wrong color cup to drink out of. So it can happen. Sing and walk. Oh, yes. That'd be fantastic, Thomas, to sing and walk there. Beautiful. Especially like at your track, which I'm sure lots of people walk. So, oh, that's the word. What is track etiquette? Okay, I like to like you say hi the first time, but like every other time you walk by people, do you say hi again and again like you're weird, or do you just kind of ignore them, turn around, walk the other way, get a little faster to walk ahead of them so you don't really like rush into them? My daughter's track etiquette was like, I'm walking away, and she just went the other way. What are we talking about? I'm missing it all. Let me try to go to a different, here we go. Why, thank you, Julie. I'm fantastic. Fantastic singer. I used to play guitar and sing Woody Guthrie tunes just for fun. And my mom would look at me like I was weird, maybe that-ass crazy, and make funny faces. Well, thank you, Julie. Feeling good today. It's a nice day. I brushed my hair. And I'm drinking some substance. Thomas said, oh, that happened to me. My mom gave an orange cup instead of a green. And see how you turned out. Yep, I see it. Why, Mom? Why? How could you? I would make a great hippie. I always thought I was kind of one. naturally crazy. Oh, thank you, retired Rick. Yeah, everybody hit that thumbs up. That's your installment for being here. Thank you, Brian, and good morning. Yeah, I did it. I beat my husband. He could only do like 8 normal hours of fasting. I was like, what is this? So mental. It's really mental. Like, you really got to think about it before you do it. For me, I have to do it. I'm going, well, I got a light on, girls. That's why I glow. Morning, Risa. You made it. You made it to alive. Yeah, the past 2 days, I can't apologize for anything. I was just fasting, and my brain is crazy, and I get super hyper. It's so weird. And this morning, actually, I didn't really want to make a fatty coffee. I probably should have just made regular coffee, but I was like, I'll just put a little cream into it. Yeah. You guys sending me all the emails? You are. Awesome. Give me your best spooky stories. We'll read them live. It'll be great. So I am going live tomorrow morning. And since I'm live today, there will not be a video. See how I'm doing that? So you guys have to rewatch this if you get bored. Aw, yes. Yeah, Sandy, people, oh my gosh. So I'm at this doctor's office, and the receptionist goes to her friend. Can you believe she has 10 kids? And they look at me, and then they make that face like you had kids when you were 12. And I was like, whoa, hold on. I'm like almost 50, you guys. It's cool. I have to tell people that. Just believe it. Believe it and be it. Actually, I'm only 40, so. Have me on. I had my first one at 21. So, from 21 to 33. Yes, children. No, I think I had them longer. Wait, well, how old are I? Was I 36? 37, 30? Yeah, I don't even know. I don't care. I don't care. I had kids. That's a big block of my life, but it was nice. Oh, no drama. All the drama. I'm not a foster mom. Those are all mine. I had to clarify yesterday. I was like, somebody was like, it's Erin. She has 10 kids. And I was like, yes, kids. Like in children. 10 children. Because of the goats. I've been frozen in time. Oh man, Nacho's outside. I did leave the dogs out last night. We went on Russ's live, and they came out of nowhere, so the kids let them out. Probably need to let Nacho in. Yeah, I made that uterus urn. You know it. those wonder powers. Okay, yeah. I'm gross, Julie. I don't wash my face now. That's all. No, I do what I do. I don't use moisturizer. I use regular soap and water. Wash my face. But it's just, I don't know. My dad looks really young too for his age. So does my mom. So I don't know. Maybe it's my round face that keeps it so shiny and bright. Or it could be whenever the kids are like, oh, my hands are so dry or whatever, why don't we have any lotion? And I'm like, just eat carnivore. Use some bacon grease. They're like, no, ew. Yep. That's right. Maybe one of them will take care of me. I'll be like, I'll move in. I'll live. Just make sure there's a veranda. I've only lost 80 pounds, Vincent, but a lot of people don't lose anything, so that's fine. That's fine for me. I've been in this weird stall. Like, I'll lose weight, and then, like, I'll be back in, like, well, I was really good. Last year, I think I was lighter. I was, like, 175. That's only 5 pounds. Like, I stay in the same weight bracket. A lot of people get angry about it and they start looking for like different things to heal with it, but it is kind of more of a healing diet than a weight loss diet. And since my brain feels really good, like I don't care that much about the weight loss. I feel great. My knees don't hurt, my back doesn't hurt, my brain is actually functioning. I'm not brain foggy anymore, which I always wondered, like, let's see, actually Nacho is probably super carnivore. He is. Nacho doesn't like dog food. I buy it anyway, we have it, but he eats all what the kids like drop on the floor or won't eat. Ah, you can't keep up with me on the steps. I couldn't even walk for the past 2 days. I usually do like 10,000. I couldn't do it with the fasting, because that worried me about, I wasn't lightheaded for a while, and I think I mentioned it too. I was like, I haven't been lightheaded in a while. I feel great. And then with the fasting, sure enough, my lightheadedness rears its ugly head, and I was just like, dang. Bill says, I'm like the weight I was before with the carnivore with the backpack today. Yeah, I was missing being big, so I would like do this to have a double chin, or I will record my phone from the bottom when I do videos so you can see how sort of a double chin, because I kind of miss it. And I will pick up kids and stand on the scale with them and be like, this is how much I weighed before. My blood pressure, I haven't checked it when I got lightheaded. I should do that. They broke my monitor, but lately, you know, when I'm out and about, I wanted to check the one at Walmart, but there's a dude there. But it's been like, the last one was 91, and then I read it again, and it was like 107. So I'm good. And that's just, I think it's like that, not only carnivore, but just walking in general. It does get low, and I have to make sure I have the salt. And when I'm fasting, I get really thirsty. I drink too much water, and then I deplete my supply of salt. That's what I'm thinking anyway. That's my thinking in this process. Julie says, Terry Sue, I like steps. Have to watch that. Oh, the watch tells your steps. Okay. Hope to reach 10K in nicer weather. I'm thinking about, you know, people always are like, they buy one of those treadmills and then they don't use it and it becomes a coat rack. And I really want to get one, but I also know that when I grew up and we were kids, my mom always had one, and we would like launch our little brothers off of them and just like launch stuff. They put it on super speed. So I can't do that until the kids are a little bit older. Let's see. Risa said, Mom told of a story of being pregnant at 24, went to lunch with a friend, wanted coffee, and the waitress wouldn't give it to her until she said she was 24, pregnant, and married. Oh my gosh. Seriously? Wow. No coffee for you. Do I like, what is this? Is it steps? Are you saying steps, Julie? Or shake plate better? Okay, so something's up with my shake plate. I plugged it in, turned it on to use it, and it didn't seem as fast as it was, and then all of a sudden it kind of just died. And I was like, what? Now, to be fair, I did get a lot of shaking out of that thing. Probably like maybe a day's, more than a day's worth of just standing on it because I was doing shake plate all the time. And do you guys watch the dog man? His channel's interesting. No, but I will look him up. Okay, so steps. I do like the steps better. I finally saw that guy Terri Sue was talking about when he was like, just walk 30 minutes a day, and it's like 3 minutes of regular walking, and then you do a fast walk for like 3 minutes, and then you regular walk for 3 minutes until you're done with your 30. And that's interesting. It seems really interesting. I might try it. The shake plate, another example of child abuse to mom stuff. Yeah. The kids like it too. I had to like, it had a removable cord, so I took the cord off because Rocky will plug it in and try to put her head on it. So I'm just like, no, we're not doing that. That's not great. 17,000 steps. I wanted to get to 20, and realistically 15 killed me. So I will stay at 10 because I can just get stuff done, because it used to be I would do like a 30-minute workout from YouTube, and then I would just sit on my butt. And that was probably me and oxalate dumping and just a little tiredness. And then I realized it was maybe a fat issue as well, because when I upped my fat, I felt way better. But I started gaining weight, guys. So I'm trying to back off on that fat. I've done really well. I stopped putting like a stick of butter on my steaks at night. And I was hoping that would work, but alas, I just, wore the old body out a little bit and just needed to heal, and it's going to take time. So I've accepted. Hey, Jeffy, late to the party? Nah, it's cool. I'm going to do this again tomorrow at 7:10. Not 7. Might start it at 7. You still taking Relight pills and liver pills? I stopped doing the Relight pills and the beef liver. I did do it in the beginning because everybody was like, electrolyte wise, I was worried that I needed them, and I kind of stopped buying them. I think they went up in price. Maybe are they like still $35? I gotta look it up. And actually, I stopped buying the stuff from Redmond's because I reached out to them and I was like, I'm going to do this thing where I'm going to try out all these electrolytes. And I asked if they could send me possibly some free samples, and they said no. And all the other companies said yes that I reached out to. So I was like, well, I'm nixing them. They're off the list. And the liver pills, I didn't know if I really needed them anymore. If you don't eat liver, take the pills. But I didn't feel a difference in them. So I stopped taking them. And I eat liver, but I get a hankering for it maybe every 6 months, or when I have a really bad cold and I can't taste or smell anything. That's when I bring back the liver, and I will flash fry that in baking grease because it's delicious. Now with the salt, I actually stopped taking electrolytes for quite some time, and I realized one day, I was like, man, I'm really dragging. What's going on? It must be me not taking any electrolyte pills or just the mixes. And I took one and I felt way better. And I was like, either I'm being placebo affected by this or I needed these electrolytes, because I was getting sold on the people that don't use salt on carnivore, but they've been carnivore for a while. So I don't know. But I need it. I need the salt because I started to faint. And that brings my blood pressure up. My blood pressure goes low on carnivore, so I've got to make sure I have it. Is liverwurst okay on carnivore? That's a hard one. I can't even find liverwurst. I've been looking for it. But anyway, they get the other one. We have the Braunschweiger here, the pig liver, and they have maltodextrin in it. And I mentioned that in one of Dr. Barry's chats. And he said the level is so low, it's okay of the having that in there. But I was just like, I don't know. You know, sometimes you get so sensitive because you restrict so much on carnivore that when you have something that has just a little bit of something different, I got a little reaction to it, and I don't like it. I've been looking for the liverwurst though. I can't find it. Yes, it is. The placebo effect is a good topic to talk about. Isn't it crazy? That's something with that Dr. Kilty and his mind over matter thing. It's true. You can your head is amazing and your body is, and you can mainly almost do anything. Like I could never do the people's eyebrow, like lift my eyebrow. I had to teach it to do that, and that's just like mind over matter. You got to be able to use your muscle and teach your muscle to do that. It took months. I did not pay attention in theater during those months because there was a mirror there and I could just like practice. It's before cell phones, kids. You had nothing better to do. No, don't listen in class. Practice that eyebrow. And Sandy says, Julia, I eat it from the butcher shop. It's probably pretty clean if the butcher's making it. It's by Jones and Slices. Wasn't sure. It was Walmart near the hot dog section. Yeah, that's where I look for it. I always look for liverwurst, but I guess it's regional too, because where I'm at, there's the Braunschweiger. I see that, and I even see it at Aldi's, but I was like, well, this is Aldi's. Maybe they'll have it. And they never have it. My son Petrus, when he was a little boy, liverwurst was the thing that he loved to eat. That and dipping carrots in ranch. No, it wasn't ranch. It was mayonnaise, which was also a bad thing because the mayonnaise probably wasn't any good. I know it wasn't. Yeah, check the ingredients. Well, Braunschweiger is pig liver. And isn't liverwurst the cow? I'm not sure. I think it is. Hold on. I got this little computer in front of me. I can just ask it. Wurst. It's thinking. Yes. Liverwurst, also known as liver sausage, is often made from cow liver, but not always. Sometimes they put pork in it or mix both. Okay. I don't know. When I see the Braunschweiger though and it says pork liver, I kind of like get a little tummy churn, like ew. Terri C says I go what Dr. Berry says. If it's meat, it's better than a donut. Yep. I go by that too. But those hot dogs are really hard. You got to read all of them. Some of them are like, this is natural. And you read it and it's got soy protein in it. And it's just like natural soy. Like it's crap to sit there and read all the labels. So I don't do that. I will buy the kids regular hot dogs because they don't really care. And I just buy them meat. Like today, they really, they've been asking me and begging me to do the baked potatoes. I haven't done baked potatoes in like 3 years, and I'm like, fine, we'll get potatoes. I have to make sure they're like a colorful potato. I feel like they're better. They don't like yam. Oh, you thought it was the same stuff. Oh, you like both of them? I don't know. It's just the thought of pig liver, and then I think of pig. And I don't know. I don't know why it does that to me with the liver, with the pig. Probably because I tried this stuff called souse, and you're not supposed to fry it, but I fried it anyway. And it's actually the brain of the pig brain. This is weird. Okay, so they're similar, and the Braunschweiger is the one that's smoked. Okay. Hey, Tanya, did you pop up in there? Oh, German style liverwurst is usually made from pork liver. Okay. American brands sometimes use beef liver, especially in kosher varieties. Okay, go kosher. Okay. If you're buying it prepackaged from a deli, check the ingredients label. It'll list the exact source. Pork liver, beef liver, or sometimes both. Yeah, I didn't know that either. I had to look it up. I was like, what is souse? And it said it was pig brain, and that was after I ate it. You know, like you're eating something and you're like, I wonder what this is exactly. Oh, and you're supposed to eat it not fried. You're supposed to eat it plain. And I was like, oh, glad I fried it though, because you know, you never know. They make it in our Piggly Wiggly in the back section, where my very fine butcher Anthony sells me beef fat for 25 cents. I gotta mention it to him when I see him every Wednesday, he says. He thought it was really, he came out and he was like, what do you need this fat for? People usually need it to make tallow. And I was like, I'm just gonna eat it because I'm carnivore. He's like, okay. I'll basically give it away for $0.25. Looks sweet. I don't know. Kilts eat baked potato? I have no idea. But I guess they want the baked potato. The skin is the best part. Man, yeah. Did you? Okay, so this is really interesting for me. When was it? I was probably pregnant with Isaac. And I would eat off the Wendy's menu. And at the time, they just had like the salads. And the salad would be like $1. And then I'd get a baked potato. And this is the first time I've had a baked potato, well, gestational diabetic, and I was trying to like kind of keep the sugar down, but I didn't know it. Like I was trying to figure it out, you know, when you're in the figuring out stage. And I would eat the whole baked potato and the skin, right? And then 2 hours later, take my sugars and it's like 130, almost 140, you know, like really close to 140. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, that's bad numbers. But like, another time, like not the next day, but like maybe a week later, I would try it again, but this time I wouldn't eat the skin and my sugar wasn't that high. So I wonder, you know, even though, I don't know, but I think something to do with the skin that would make it, maybe the fiber, I have no idea, but it would, the skin would make it higher. So if I wanted to have a baked potato, I would eat like half of the inside part, make sure there was a lot of butter and sour cream. Bacon. Oh, we're going on the good hot dog. The hot dog hut. Oh man, I'm missing it. Talking. Well, Tanya, I will be doing this tomorrow morning, starting at 7:10. I don't know if I'm going to do it every day. It's like, you know, while fasting, I feel like I have more time to do stuff on YouTube. That's why I jumped on lives and did a few lives this week already. Oh, I can't make the computer move. Moving to the other side. Oh, I'm not gonna try it. Livercast is like hot dog in loaf form. It's like a big loaf, and then like they slice it. Put it on a sandwich. I was talking school lunch memories. My mom used to pack our lunches and she would make us meatloaf sandwiches and on whole wheat. How could she? And the kids there would be like, what is that? And one of the kids was like, shut up. That looks really good. Is it really good? And I'm like, it's okay. I will start at, my time is 7 Central, 7:10 Central. I was going to give myself 10 minutes to set up. I might start at 7. It's just that, you know, lately, I don't know about you guys, but Mitch has been kind of a downer in the morning, man. I don't know. And I was like, I need to come on because I don't like feeling weird at the end of his shows when people get him to rant and they're doing it on purpose and making him feel bad. And I'm just like, I want a morning coffee upper, not a downer. I was thinking about sleeping in, but nah. Now wake up. Today I'm in a chili cook-off competition at work. Smoked pork in verde sauce, no beans. Ooh, that sounds really good. Yum. I've only drank coffee with like cream in it. And my first cup though had some butter and eggs. That's pretty good. 10 degrees. Yeah, we need a morning upper. I'll try to be that. Thank you for saying that as I wake up at 4 a.m. and can't do drama in the morning. Yeah, I think it kind of messes with your day too. You're just like, why is everybody so mean to that old man? Make him grow crazy. He's going to end up having another heart attack or stroke or something. Not a heart attack. He won't have that. Stroke maybe. It does sound good. You know, they had this big thing of pork shoulder and I should have bought it. It was at Costco. And they had like, at mine it was like $8 off or $4 off. And it was huge. And I was like, that'd be so fun to smoke all day. But I was fasting. Everything looks better and everything's always on sale. You don't want to buy it because you know it's going to happen. Never had to make it. You bought it from the butcher. What are we talking about? Morning and pajama. Yes. Good luck in that competition. Because you know you're going to win. Who needs beans and chili? Nobody. Risa said she made a chili casserole last night with Nietzsche's cornbread for the topping. Worked well and everyone ate it. And now I'm going to have to watch this and figure out how to do that. Because, you know, my kids don't like chili. They like that Skyline chili. And I've tried to recreate it so many times. And I was like, it's just boiling ground beef in water. And you add spices. Really? Neat. Super easy. But I've never been able to actually recreate it. They use like cocoa powder in it and a lot of chili spices. Brown sugar is one of them. That's why it's got carbs in it. And the tomato paste or whatever. I wonder if they just use ketchup and Worcestershire too. It's done. It's chili. Yeah, she's like what does she call it? Ketovore. Niches. I'd love the kids to be that. Ugh. Oh, good. You'll let us know who wins. It's up against all men. Okay. So, Tanya, what you need to do is go get some really hot, maybe ghost pepper sauce. And when nobody's looking, just go ahead and pour it in everybody else's chili. You'll win. Just kidding. You'll win anyway. I believe. Oh, you're so welcome. I like being live. Live is fun, especially a good live. It's nice and campy. Let's see. The dog man is interesting and made some good looking chili. Only missing the hot peppers. It's gotta be hot. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad I can because I'm actually glad. Once I heard my husband said, oh, my schedule's changed. First I was like, great, I gotta do all the doctor's appointments. And then I was like, now I can go live too. So, you know, win-win, I guess. Oh, this coffee's cold. Pouring a pot into a pot. You know, everybody's like, the drip coffee is healthier. I use like a screen in it. I wonder if that's okay. It does have a little bit of plastic to hold it together, you know, instead of using paper. I think Todd Wilber's top secret recipe has a copycat recipe for Skyline chili. I've seen the copycats and I've tried it. It's pretty good though. Yep. I keep trying to get my dad to try it. He won't try it. It's like one of the things, the Skyline chili, because you put it on top of spaghetti. And he's like, that's the one thing I won't try. He does the, what is it, the hot dogs, the chili cheese dogs? Does that. But he won't do it. It's a thing, I guess. People like to be like, I've never had that on spaghetti. That's gross. It's not good either. It'll like skyrocket your blood sugars like crazy. How do I know? Ask. No. You gotta know. You miss the kids, chickens, ducks, and Erin doing her chores like Little House on the Prairie. I used to watch that every day. Oh no, are you missing them? I'm still doing them. I'm just like, if I do a live, it's better that, and it's good too because then I have a video log kind of built up through the week. So since I'm going to go live tomorrow, there won't be a video tomorrow, but there will be a video Friday, possibly Saturday, Sunday. I'm going to go camping with the Cub Scouts. Flash asked me, he was like, could you possibly make a video for YouTube? And I was like, maybe. I don't want to be weird about it, but I will try. Mitch ranting's may be a side effect of the creatine. You're right, Brian. Dun, dun, dun. Interesting. Maybe. Is he still doing it? We should ask. We should ask tomorrow. Are you still drinking your nasty coffee with this creatine? See if he says yes or no. And then we'll know for real. He used to rant normally too, but it wasn't as bad. Isn't it kind of getting worse again? Has anybody seen that? Poblanos, every time I try to grow those. Erin, check your setting because for some reason when I turn off my phone screen, YouTube stops you from playing. You're the only one it happens to me with. What setting would I have to do? It just stops? Huh. I don't know. Does it do that for everybody else? The only thing that I do on here, let me see, YouTube live streaming. Yeah, the only thing I do here is just make sure that it is subscribers only mode. A couple weeks ago, I said Jesus was life and he chewed me out, kind of. It was hard for me to hold back and not respond. Yeah. I didn't want to bring it up to him and make him mad. You women may bring it up and not piss him off. I'd do it. I'll do it. And if Mitch is watching here, I don't care. LOL. He doesn't watch me. You think he's going to watch me? I'm no scientist. I'm a pacifist. I'm on Retired Rick's team. Team don't care. Team don't care. What's up, Flash? Morning. Oh, Scarlett, you're in there? She fell asleep on the couch. This is Wednesday. Should do something today. Good morning. Good, we made it the hour anyway. That's good. Well, I got to tell you guys a tale of the Bell Witch, which was really not fun. I want a more fascinating one. That sounded even scary. We did get an email though. Should I read it live? Gmail. That's 8. I was gonna make bacon. That was really good yesterday. I made bacon for the kids. It's me, Terry. You know what I'm gonna do? Okay. I will definitely watch that and retell the tale. Thank you, Terry. I will. Take off that. Fasting benefits overview. I should have asked it. Does anybody feel weird while fasting? Like really weird. Felt really weird. I'm gonna play it on the television. Hey, is that TV still on? Okay, cool. We're gonna watch a movie in just a little bit. All right, everybody, thank you for hanging out with me today. This has been a lot of fun. Always is. And we can do it again tomorrow. Let's see, I don't care if he's watching. I would say it to his face. I like him, and I don't like him. Yeah. It's like a friend. Close to a mile right now. Awesome. Yep. All right. Terri Sue has confirmed it. You do feel like drugs when you fast and it's weird. Yep. That's what I felt like. This would be a nice soft place to land. What time West Coast? I don't know. I'm Central. 7:10 Central. So, I don't know. I wanted to make these just a little bit later for you guys, but I can't do that because everybody wakes up around 9 if they stay up all night. They're pretty much up. I've got to clean my living room, and I have like 3 overflowing baskets of clothes I need to fold because I cleaned the boys' room yesterday and I found all their clothes. Yippee. 3 hours time difference. Is that mountain time? That's what I get from my brother Jimmy. Every time I tell him, like, we're just an hour behind. He's like, is that mountain time? And I'm like, no, that's central. Dude. Hit that, the notification bell, it'll ding. Maybe 30 minutes in. Has that happened to people? Like when you got lives and it just dings 30 minutes in? All right, you are so welcome. You have a great rest of your day, everybody. My flash. I had a flash preview right there. Bye, everybody. Boop. Come on, boop.